Just downloaded my movie.
Download
This
my movie.
advertisement is brought to you by the U.S. Army Reserves. That's right. We recently and right
Seen
now
that meme?
you can
What
Seen
is
that meme where they're like,
jeans out locals.
seen that meme where it's like, we should make a,
This
I don't know.
what's it called?
You're downloading movies?
Yes, sir.
Who were you
Make
just
a what?
walking with there?
We should make like a
You
act
don't
where
know?
it's like
Seems like you know.
aliens versus predators.
Forgot her name. Okay.
God, what?
Well, do you just want to go back
Aliens
in and
versus
just have a
predators.
conversation, Terrence?
Conversation.
Yeah, we'd be better.
And then whenever an alien gets a predator, they get their fucking citizenship.
All right, bro. I don't know what the fuck you're talking about. I need you to expand it a little bit. What are you talking about? Are you
Yeah,
talking
there's
about
like a meme. There's a meme. And then they're like, we should
by
make a, we should
alien?
make
What do
that.
you mean by alien?
Yeah, well, basically what I am, an alien.
All right, I was not with you at first. Now I get what you're talking about.
Yeah, they were like, we should make this thing where it's like.
So you want to
aliens
like
versus
pin them? You
predators.
want to pin them in like a coliseum, and whoever wins gets whatever the fuck the other one needs.
No. You see, the aliens go after the predators.
Oh,
Which
so
is
you're
straight up
saying,
a-
so you're saying like hire them as like bounty hunters and
Yeah.
shit.
I did the aliens, right? Once they get these predators, they get their they get the citizenship.
Okay, so is there like a certain quota they have to hit? Like, do they have to get it? Like, they have to like, do if they have to catch 100 predators and then they finally get it in, or is it like one and done? Like, you only have to do it one time.
Maybe.
I feel like personally, if this is something we're talking about, you gotta do it.
There was a
You gotta
meme
hit
I saw.
you gotta hit a quota. Like, you can't just get one and then done. Like, if you do one child predator, get them, and then you're in. Nah, it's gotta be like more of a challenge. It's gotta be like 100 of them,
Oh, man.
or something like at least 50 or something. You know, I don't know how many is a
At least
lot.
50.
I don't know
Holy
how many.
shit,
I don't know
50
how many.
predators.
I don't know how many,
God,
dude. I don't know how many is a lot, but we gotta make it like at least somewhat of a fucking challenge. So it's
Dude,
like
hold on.
they gotta
Use
do
ChatGPT
9
right
to-
now. How many how many predators are in the world? Or how about
well,
USA?
no, let's just use USA. Yeah, we don't need to worry about shit. We got a bunch of oceans and shit that, you know, who cares? Hold up.
I gotta know, how many do we got who are registered at
Right.
least?
All right, let me sit up. Oh, my fucking foot's asleep. I've been fucking sitting all crooked.
Damn, bro. Injected with adrenaline.
All right, what am I asking? How many?
How register?
Are we doing child or are we doing all sex predators?
Oh, that's a good question. What do you think?
Oh,
All?
well, let's be moral.
a-
All right, well, let's be. Let's.
A predator is someone who goes against a human, so let's go with all races, with everything.
So you want to just use like sexual predators?
Yeah.
All right. So how many registered? Well, I guess ChatGPT's not gonna know how many aren't registered, huh? I guess I can't ask about how many overall there is because it can only necessarily
use-
pick from the registry.
Doesn't it
huh?
go off of Google?
It doesn't go off of
Yeah,
Google. It goes
true.
off of fucking everything. All right, here. Hold on. How many registered? All right, boom. Oh, I shouldn't have said America. I might think I'm talking about like.
Oh, damn. Yeah, the whole continent.
Oh nope, it got us. All right, there's 795,000.
That's not a lot of. That's not a lot of number. It's not a
That's
big
all.
number.
That's all registered sex offenders. So if you're a 40-year-old man and you rape like a 40-year-old woman, you're a registered.
Oh,
did
I see.
something
I
that's-
see.
You did something that's a sex offense. That's what I asked you. I asked you if you want to be, you want to include it all, or did you want to get super technical?
Yeah, all of them.
Okay. So this is Angel's idea. You ready to hear this? My wife doesn't even want to hear your idea. She already knows it's a fucking bad call. But
It's not my idea. I saw it on a meme.
Oh. Yeah, so think about it. You get 100, you get 100 of them. Look. And this is a topic you brought up. I didn't bring this up, you did. So we're going to take 700.
That's still a lot of fucking people. 100
That's
people.
a lot of
100K
sex.
people.
That's a lot of
It's still-
sex predators.
It's still a lot
Hold
of
up,
people.
let's take this number first. Hold up, let's do some fucking simple math. 335 million or something. It might be more now, but we're gonna do 335. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think that's right, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah. Okay. So now we're gonna take this number. and we're gonna divide it. I'm pretty sure that's how we do it. Divide it by.
It's actually 340 million people in the USA.
All right. Well, we're gonna
But
do
that
a
was-
little. We're gonna do a little underestimate because the overall number doesn't really fucking matter. Okay. So here we go. I'm already.
2024.
That's fine. I don't care. Here, ready? So
You have to be precise.
I don't know what this number equals to, but it equals to something. I
There's
think I
a
did.
421 difference.
I don't know what this means.
Why is it a decimal? What did you do?
I don't know. I thought that would give me like a percentage. I'm trying to figure out how to turn that number into a percentage. I'm trying to take this number right here and take it 330 million, and I'm trying to figure out what the percentage wise of people in America are registered sex offenders. What's this number when you take it? I guess I could just ask it. Yeah, I'm a fucking idiot, huh? I'm an idiot. What am I doing? I'm trying to do all the math myself when I have the fucking robot right here. Okay, take. Okay, now take.
Dude, imagine if Einstein had this shit.
Now take. Yeah, that's what I said. That's what I said earlier. I said, imagine if a guy like
artist.
Leonardo da Vinci had this shit. He would have done everything he ever did in his journals. He would have got it all done. So now take the whole number of.
I think he would have just been more fascinated on the idea of art.
And what is the percentage?
Actually, not really.
Fuck, I butchered that. Holy shit, I'm typing too fast. Okay, now take the whole number of people in the United States, and what is the percentage of people who are registered sex offenders?
You should be like, what's the percentage of this?
Why am I trying to do the math? I can just ask it. It'll do the math, and it'll, like, do a whole bunch of shit.
What is it?
It says, okay, so it says the estimated people are 340 million. Okay, he even tells you how to do it. So you take, I did it wrong. I did it backwards. All right, so the percentage is,
8%?
no, it's 0.2.
0.2? That's still not a
0.2.
lot.
Yeah. And it gives you an even different stat. It says this means that roughly 1 in every 427 people in the United States was, fuck, I went backwards. I can go back. There we go. Roughly 1 in every 427 people in the United States was a registered sex offender as of mid-2024. It's important to note that these figures can vary due to differences in state reporting practices and the dynamic nature of registries as individuals. As individuals are added or removed over time. So people get removed and people get added all the time. That's what's saying. So somebody might get removed and we wouldn't know because we're using specific we're using specific numbers to come to our conclusions.
Dude, I might get ChatGPT. I don't know what I would ask it though.
Dude, you can ask it anything.
Could it make
Like
me-
how earlier I said resurrection in Christianity is not for self, it's for God, and you were like, that's Buddha shit, and I fucking completely broke it down
Buddha.
to you in literally a second.
Buddha. Enlightening. In the end, that's all you really want to do in Buddhism. Be enlightening. By what? Divine energy.
Fucking guy. What are you talking about?
Oh no. Rambling.
Let's ask it some fucking science shit. You know what? I'm gonna ask it some fucking science shit. I have been neglecting it on a science aspect.
Wait. Can it show you? Can it also give you like an image? Not like a slideshow? That's what I'm trying to say. And give you more
What's the fucking when you include like all the planets like Mars all the way up to like
the solar system?
the solar system? Yeah, it's the Milky Way, right?
The Milky Way, the galaxy.
Or is that the galaxy?
Galaxies.
What's the planets that are in our solar system? Is it
Cosmos.
just called our solar system? Is that what it's called? We just say
Yeah.
our solar system.
Oh,
What's the
8
Milky
planets.
Way?
Oh, that's
Is the
close.
Milky Way the galaxy we're in?
Yeah, the Milky Way. It
So
is.
the Milky Way is the
we're in.
galaxy that we're in. Okay.
Yep.
Okay. So let's start. Let's start from this. Let's start slow, and then we'll
And
move up,
Cosmo.
and we'll go further and further and further and further and further. We'll keep going further and further, and farther and further. But first, we'll start with. Should we ask us some Earth shit, or should we just start space straight away?
That's
Like,
good.
should we start with Earth and then space, and then go from there? Or should we just go space? Fuck it, we're doing space. Fun fact, the biggest volcano in the whole solar system is on Mars. And I spelled solar wrong. I'm a fucking idiot. Give me every
Yeah, you should ask you how long it would take to get to Mars if we had a continuous thruster. I think it's something like 3 days.
what?
I forgot.
Alright, we're gonna ask it. Let's talk astronomy. Let's start with our solar system. Give me every detail possible. Let's really dive in. I'm fascinated with Mars, especially, and Jupiter and its moons. That's what I said. And let's just start. Let's just go. Let's just let it ride. Oh shit, I took a note, guys. Sorry, I'm eating. Let's take a deep dive into our solar system. Layer by layer, beginning with an overview, and then honing in on Mars, Jupiter, and its fascinating systems of moons. I'll organize this in tiers so we can branch off anywhere you'd like. He knows I like to branch. Like, he says stuff, and then I'll be like, a deep dive on what you just said, that specific thing you just said, and then I'll come back and be like, alright, now let's dive on that. So, solar system overview. Structure. Central star, the sun. A G-type main sequence star, aka a yellow dwarf. Whatever the fuck any of that means, but I mean, I get what it's saying. Like, I hear that and I understand it. Yeah, I just understand what it means. 8 planets divided into 2 groups. Terrestrial planets: Mercury, Venus, Earth, and Mars. Gas giants: Jupiter and Saturn. Ice giants: Uranus and Neptune. Other bodies: dwarf planets: Pluto, Eris, Haumea, Makemake, and Ceres. Never heard of these guys. These are all brand new to me. That's cool. Asteroids.
Basic astrology. That's
Asteroids.
basically what it shows you.
That's what I'm saying. We're gonna start small and we're gonna work our way up. Asteroids, primarily in the asteroid belt. Let's close this. Let's full screen it. Let's get a real feel on it. Dwarf planets. I already said that. Asteroids, primarily in the asteroid belt between Mars and Jupiter. Comets, ice rock mixtures, mostly from the Kuiper belt and Oort cloud. Moons, over 290 confirmed moons. Ask it about Planet X. We'll get there.
Huh? You keep cutting in and out. I don't know what's up with that.
You say I keep cutting in and out?
Yeah.
Like, what do you mean by that?
Or you were just like 200 move.
I
And
don't
then
know.
that's all I heard.
I don't know what to say.
Get yourself a better mic, homie.
I do have a good mic. What are you talking about?
1, 2, 1, 2.
Honestly,
Spilling everything in the
I
mic,
have,
yo.
I have so many fucking mics. I accidentally had 2 of them on at one time, and the whole thing goes. All right.
Joe.
So Mars, the red planet. I love Mars. I've always have been. I played this game called like Red Faction Guerrilla when I was a kid. Red Faction Guerrilla was the shit, dude. I don't know if you remember that game.
Red Faction Gorilla?
Yeah, you never played that game?
Nope.
Hold up, I gotta fix my chair, man. I need this shit to sit up more. I'm too fucking big to be that fucking low on the ground. There we go. Holy moly, guys! You never played Red Faction Guerrilla?
Nope.
Red Faction Guerrilla. This
Nope.
fucking game, dude. All the fucking structure of this game are breakable, and it's on Mars.
Oh, what? For real?
Yeah, look at all this. I don't know if you're watching my shit, but look, you could blow up walls and all the buildings and all this shit. Dude, it's fun. This is one of the fucking best games ever to this day. It probably still holds up. Maybe I'll put this on the list to play at some point. But this game, bro, this game was fucking ahead
What
of
is
its
it, like
time.
multiplayer MMO?
It might be multiplayer.
Oh, it's
Not
only
in a
straight
way,
on a
maybe
storyline?
not in a way of it might be multiplayer like a mode where we can fight each other. Yeah, it's like 1 year ago on PC. This is actually still playable now. Multiplayer doesn't work very well though, it says. Yeah, dude, give this game a try sometime if you ever have the time. That game is fun as fuck. Oh, here we go. Here, Austin, I'll do it for you since I just went and fucking did a tangent on fucking Red Faction Guerrilla. Let's talk and... Ooh, burp. Deep dive into Planet X.
I wonder how ChatGPT perceives music.
Absolutely, let's deep dive into Planet X, a topic where mystery, science, and speculation collide. Dude, I'm fucking burping a lot. Planet X is a historical placeholder name used by astronomers for any undiscovered planet beyond Neptune. The term was first popularized in the early 20th century by astronomer Percival Lowell.
Planet X? What the fuck is Planet X?
Hold up.
Historical origins. 1906.
Hold up, I'm gonna have to be right back, dude.
Art. 815.
I think she got him. Okay. 20th century by astronomer Percival Lowell, who predicted a planet past Neptune that would explain irregularities in Uranus's orbit. That search eventually led
Uranus?
to the discovery of Pluto in 1930, but Pluto turned out to be too small to cause those gravitational effects. Despite Pluto's discovery, the mystery didn't go away, and Planet X evolved into a broader concept. Historical origins. 1906 to 1915, Percival Lowell calculates the hypothetical orbit of a Neptunian. I thought I had it right the first time. Hold up. Neptunian planet. Fuck it. That's how we're going with it. I don't care. 1930, Clyde Tombaugh discovers Pluto at Lowell Observatory, though it's soon found to be too small to be Planet X. 1970s to the 1980s, NASA's, IRA's, infrared dude, reading all this shit out loud like this gets so fucking exhausting. Like,
Well, you kinda have to.
like if I don't read
Just
this
gotta
shit,
pronounce that shit, bro.
I can just read this shit in my head.
1970s through 1980s. NASA, IRAS infiltrated astronomical satellite sparks
Dude, just,
rumors of
see,
a
but you're not
mystery.
even trying. You're just botching shit. You said
Fuck it.
you didn't even say the right words.
Infrared astronomical.
You didn't even say that.
and
You said
astronomical satellite.
you didn't even say infrared. You fucking said you
What I
said
said, infrared?
you said
Infrared?
infrastructure or some shit.
Infrastructure.
Yeah, you
I
said
don't
some
know.
shit
Whatever,
like that,
who cares
bro.
the fuck? Sparks rumors.
All right. Oh,
rumors.
start over. Look, I'm gonna start where Sparks rumors. Okay, I just needed a fucking.
Sparks
I needed
rumors
a
of
mental
a
break.
mysterious mystery.
You know what? See, you're not even trying, dude.
Now
You
you're
said
fucking got me all fucked
mysterious.
up.
Dude, you said mysterious and it's mystery. All right? I'm fucking up astronomical. I think that's what it
You're
says.
fucking up astronomical.
You
I can't even
fucking
do it
turned
anymore.
mystery into mysterious.
Mysterious objects.
All right? Yeah, okay. Now you make it sound like fucking this shit's a
Mysterious
UFO. You make it
object.
sound like it's a UFO, bro.
In the outer
You make this shit sound like it's a UFO.
Doing conspiracy theories.
All right, let's start over. Let's start over. Okay,
I
I'm
don't know what to read from it.
gonna go. Okay, NASA's IRA's infrared astronomical satellite. Okay, sparks rumors of a mystery object in the in the outer solar system, fueling conspiracy theories and the idea of a rogue planet. Okay, 2006. 2006. Pluto is reclassified as a dwarf planet.
Fuck you, Rogue Reddit.
Reigniting debate about other possible planets in the far solar system. Scientific revival. Planet 9. Planet 9.
Welcome to Planet 10.
7, 8, 9.
Planet 9 was Pluto.
In
It's considered a dwarf planet
2016,
after a while.
in 2016, astronomers Konstantin Batygin and Michael E. Brown, the same Brown who helped kill Pluto, published evidence for a new hypothetical planet,
Yeah, kill my dog.
often referred to as Planet 9, that could explain the strange clustering of orbits of distant Kuiper belt objects, the tilt of the solar system's orbital plane, anonymous gravitational effects on known bodies beyond Neptune. You know what's crazy about that? Remember earlier when you were like, we don't know anything about gravity? I just said something about gravity right there.
Dude, you just like keep cutting in and out. I don't know what the fuck is up with that. Like I hear what you're gonna say, but then it just like it stops.
I don't know what to say. I don't think it's doing that for
Fake
anybody
your
else.
shit.
Yeah, I don't think it's doing that for anybody else. I think that's only happening to you. Predicted characteristics of Planet 9. Mass.
Gravity. You were saying something about gravity.
5 to 10 Earth
I want to
masses.
know what you were saying.
No,
You're
it
saying
was
you were
just-
talking about gravity, or you're...
No, we were.
Yeah,
It just says that this Planet 9 would explain I don't actually know this word. This is like I know what it means, but I don't know how to pronounce it. I know what this means.
Anomalous.
Yeah, it's just like hard to explain things. I think that's exactly what it would define as. I don't know. Look, I'll just do this really quickly.
I
If
think that
I'm
means
right,
a large amount.
yeah, it's gonna be like crazy shit.
There was
Yeah,
stands
see,
for what it stands for.
An anomalous.
Standard.
Anomalous. That is what that's how you say it, anomalous. So
Anomalous.
anomalous gravitational effects.
Like Insidious.
On known, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Effects on known bodies beyond Neptune. No, you're right, dude. That's
Seen that
exactly,
movie?
Yeah, that's good. That's a good fucking comparison.
No, it's not.
Yeah, it is. Highly elliptical, whatever that means for orbit. Distance 400,
Meaning
800 from the sun.
it always get an eclipse every single time.
Why haven't we found Planet X yet? Why haven't we found it? It's incredibly far and dim, reflecting almost
Reflecting
no sunlight.
almost no sun.
It might currently be in a part of the sky that's hard to observe, near the galactic center. Its orbit could be so
That's bullshit. There is no galactic center.
What is this word? Elongated.
Inaugurated.
No, it's elongated. Its orbit could be so
It has the
elongated that
E.
it's
You just said it perfectly.
elongated, whatever it is, elongated. It's something like that. We're
Elongated.
spending too much fucking time on the words, bro.
You have to.
Elongated,
Aphelion.
that it's spending most of its time near aphelion, its farthest point from the sun, whatever the fuck that means. Astronomers are actively searching for it using telescopes like Subaru Telescope in Hawaii, Vera C. Rubin Observatory.
What?
Oh,
How
here we
come I'm
go.
not seeing the James
Here we
Hubbs
go.
telescope on that bitch?
Conspiracies and misconceptions.
That's weird.
Many people confuse Planet X with Nibiru. That's what you told me to look up, Austin. A supposed rogue planet predicted by pseudo-scientific doomsday theories to collide with Earth. NASA has publicly denied Nibiru's existence, and there's no credible evidence it exists. The scientific Planet 9 hypothesis is very different. It doesn't threaten Earth and is based on real orbital mechanics. What if Planet X exists? If confirmed, Planet 9 would officially become the 9th planet, reclaiming Pluto's former title, prove the solar system is still dynamically evolving, offer new clues into how the outer solar
Wait.
system
So that means
formed
that
and how
Planet X would be considered Pluto? If I'm reading this
Apparently.
right.
Yes.
What?
That's what it just said. Yes, it says reclaim the Pluto
What?
former title. Or I guess it would just reclaim the title of ninth planet from Pluto. Maybe that's what it means.
So
It might
wouldn't
mean
be
that
called
too.
Planet X, it would just be called Pluto.
It might, or just be called the ninth planet, Planet X. I don't know what it means by that, but something like that.
That'll be fucked up.
Offer new clues into how the outer solar system formed and how gas giants like Jupiter and Saturn migrated. Possibly host its own moons or even a faint ring system. Would you like to explain further? I think we're gonna do this here.
So you keep cutting in and out. I don't know what the fuck's going on now.
I don't know. Chat, am I cutting in and out, or is it just him? Be honest. I need to know, because I don't really want to turn up if you guys are... I don't want to turn my fucking... I don't want to turn my iPad up if you guys are here. It's just no fucking point of doing it. Oh, I think every time I turn it up... Yeah, he says I'm good. Yeah, he says I'm good. Marco says I'm fine. It's got to be your shit. Oh, fuck.
What?
Nothing. I accidentally copied too much, so it says in Nibiru. Or H Nibiru. Fuck!
Hi, neighbor.
Oh, man, what is my shit doing? My shit's tweaking.
I never played that game. You play that game? Hi, neighbor.
Mm-mm. Nope.
I heard it was dog shit or something like that. Was interested, but I really didn't get into it.
Alright, let's see what this says. Let's see what it talks about this planet, Austin. You want me to look it up? Also
Planet
called
X.
Planet X. Nibiru, also called Planet X by conspiracy theorists, is a mythical planet that has been at the center of doomsday prophecies, pseudoscience, and ancient alien lore. It is not recognized by the scientific community. The idea exploded in popularity with claims that Nibiru is a rogue planet or brown dwarf entering our solar system on a collision course with Earth, the harbinger of the apocalypse. None of this has any basis in legitimate astronomy, but here's the deeper story behind where the myth comes from and why it refuses to die. Sumerian roots, the origin of Nibiru. The name Nibiru comes from ancient Babylonian astronomy and is mentioned in Sumerian texts, especially in the context of Marduk, a Mesopotamian god. In Sumerian astronomy, Nibiru meant crossing or point of transition, possibly referring to Jupiter or another significant celestial body. It did not refer to a rogue planet or incoming apocalypse. There is no ancient evidence describing Nibiru as a planet threatening Earth. Key text, Enuma Elish. In the Babylonian creation epic, Nibiru is associated with Marduk, who uses it in cosmic battles. Damn, I'm crushing this reading, by the way. Holy fuck. It symbolizes order over chaos, not destruction of Earth. Modern hijacking of Nibiru, Zechariah Sitchin. The modern Nibiru myth starts with Zechariah Sitchin, a 1970s author who claimed to have translated ancient Sumerian tablets. Said the Anunnaki alien gods came from a planet called Nibiru that orbits the sun every 3,600 years. Claimed Nibiru is on a long elliptical orbit and would return. Said the Anunnaki genetically engineered humans as a slave race to mine gold. Problem: Sitchin was not a scholar, had no academic background in Sumerian, and mainstream linguists completely
I kid you not,
reject
bro.
his
I feel like you're talking Chinese or Japanese. One of the
I know.
fucking
I'm
two.
just saying a bunch of big ass words, huh?
All I'm here is Jang.
Well, the thing is,
Bang,
you
bang.
hear that shit. See, here's the thing: you hear that shit, but I read this
Like,
shit, and
right now I could hear you fine. I don't know why sometimes.
I kind of know what I'm reading. That's kind of what's fucked up about it. Because I know the Anunnaki. I've heard about that before. I've heard about a lot of this shit.
What the fuck is this?
Sumerian tablets. I've heard that. I've heard a lot of this shit that I'm reading. This next part's really weird. I was already reading it in my head. I'm not playing Sea of Thieves, dude. Not right now. Would you play Sea of Thieves, Angel?
Huh?
Would you play Sea of Thieves?
I don't even play that game.
All right, there you go. All right. In the 2003 and 2012 Doomsday Timeline.
Oh, she died.
In the early 2000s, Nancy Leiter, a woman claiming to channel aliens from the Zeta Reticuli system, said a Planet X Nibiru would pass close to Earth in May 2003, causing a pole shift and mass extinction. When 2003 came and went, she moved the date. That's fucking lame. That's fucking lame as fuck. She's just like, fuck it, I was wrong. It's actually next week. Then came the 2012. No, here fucking. What's next week? Well, fuck, Monday's Memorial Day or fucking some holiday, so there's a 3-day weekend. There's that. But no, I was just making a joke. What the fuck are you talking about? Said what's next? This guy says what's next week, chat. He goes, what's next week, dude? I don't know. What you tell me? What you got going? What do you got going on next week, Angel?
Huh?
What do you got going on next week?
I don't know.
You ain't got nothing going on next week?
Probably work.
Yeah, that's every day. That's a every fucking week thing, huh? All right, let's continue. I thought you would keep talking. You just get silent and it gets weird. It's like awkward. I'm sitting here like, damn, I thought he was gonna say something. He just got quiet, guys.
Who, me?
Yes, you.
Dude, I'm fucking high as fuck, bro. What do you expect me to do?
What?
Dude, every single day I get home, bro, I get high as fuck, bro.
What are you
That's
talking
why I don't really
about?
make sense at all.
Hey, man. Hey, so that's why you're lost right now?
Yeah, bro, I'm
You
always
lost in the
fucking
sauce.
lost.
He
Fucking
said I'm always lost. All right. Let's get back to the reading. Let's get back to the reading. Then came the 2012 Mayan calendar hysteria, and Nibiru was tied into that narrative.
Look
again.
like right now, bro. You
happened.
just cut off, bro. Like, what is this bullshit?
I
don't understand.
don't know what to tell you. You might have to
Hold on,
unplug
you know
your
what?
shit. You might have
give
to.
me a second.
Yeah,
Let me just reset my Discord.
Yeah,
Maybe
let's
that's
go.
the
Yeah,
issue.
you go do that, buddy. I'll be here, and when you get back, I bet you I sound way better. NASA scientists and astronomers worldwide repeatedly debunked that claims. What's up?
Oh, there we go.
Oh, there we fucking go. You guys hear that motherfucker? Oh, man.
Nope,
He said, there we go.
He disappeared.
I disappeared?
Yeah.
Did you just heard me say I disappeared, though?
Are you talking right now? Like, I
No,
can't fucking
no,
tell.
I'm not talking right now. I'm not. I didn't say
This is what
anything.
confuses me. I ain't gonna hold you.
Well, maybe it's just my pauses in my speech. Did you ever think about that? I might just do that, dog. I do that. I do pause when I talk sometimes. I have to fucking catch my breath. So you might be right. You might just be. You might just be. You might just be overthinking it, bro. You might just be over fucking thinking it. I'm gonna keep it 150 with you, bro. I'm gonna give you an extra 50 on top of the 100 I'm giving you already. You're tweaking.
Was that a pause? Was that a pause? I don't even know.
All right, I don't see. That definitely wasn't a pause. I was talking.
Okay.
Okay. All right, I'm gonna go with it. I'm gonna start reading. You good? you good, or am I not coming through?
You good. I don't know what's going on.
I don't know what's going on either.
It's like when you start taking like these long
me.
sentences, like for some odd reason I can't hear you, but when you're talking short sentences, I can hear you perfectly fine. It's like, what the fuck, Discord?
Maybe your shit just can't pick up on a real conversation.
Hell, this fucking guy.
All right. NASA has addressed Nibiru many times. Nibiru and other stories about wayward planets are an internet hoax. There is no factual basis for these claims. If Nibiru or Planet X were real and headed for an encounter with Earth, it would be visible by now. That's NASA 2012.
That's what NASA say?
Man, who the fuck even listens to NASA anymore? They don't even fucking do anything. They just fucking shell out money.
They have to rely on Elon Musk, bro.
They just shell out money to fucking other people to do all the science shit. So
they rely on Elon Musk.
That's my point. I mean, they just shell out all their fucking money for somebody else to figure out the science.
Bad.
No, I'm glad you know. But yeah, it's like these guys don't know nothing about nothing, right? I mean they know stuff. Obviously, but I'm just saying they don't even fucking do the space shit themselves. They pay other people to do it.
Well, Well, I'm a bit here fair, but they did invent the power drill.
Austin said Elon Musk only wants to go to Mars to get away from all of his child support.
That's not true.
good. That
That's
is
not
good.
true.
That is probably true. That is probably that probably has factual basis behind that. Has factual basis
How the
behind
fuck
that.
do you text a man that's on a planet that doesn't have a government?
You know, that's a good point. Hold up, dude. I need to change my stream. We have been on here for a minute. I might as well change it to fucking just chatting. Give me 1 second, guys. Uno momento. Uno momento. Por favor. Please. 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 Alright, here we go.
Well, they said it was supposed to rain the whole week, and it didn't fucking rain.
Yeah, you can't even trust the fucking meteorologist anymore either.
Ask GPT if it knows what's going to happen tomorrow.
I will. Ask it about more conspiracies type shit. I will. Give me 1 second. Let's finish this. I mean, I don't know if I really want to finish this. I'll finish it. Fuck it.
Bro, is the
Mom
dude from
ain't-
Beatles really dead?
Mom ain't no
Ask him.
bitch. Astronomers around the world, both amateur and professional, monitor the skies. An object the size of Nibiru would already be visible to the naked eye. If it were on a near-term trajectory, I read that really bad. I was just saying the words. I wasn't actually trying to like have substance behind that. I was just
Does
reading the words.
AI hold the power to talk to other interdimensional AIs?
Maybe.
Like a
Why do people
interdimensional
still
AI
believe
network?
in Nibiru? Do you trust in authority? NASA and governments are seen as hiding the truth. Mixing science and myth, people blur the lines between Sitchin's fiction and ancient texts. Apocalyptic psychology. Humans are drawn to the end of world prophecies. That is so true. Confirmation bias. Once someone believes in Nibiru, every earthquake or solar flare becomes evidence. What would actually happen if Nibiru were real? If a rogue planet the size of
Are you talking
Nibiru
right now?
entered... Yes, I'm talking right now, bro.
Yeah, I can't hear none of that.
If a rogue planet the size of Nibiru entered the inner solar system, planetary orbits, especially Neptune and Uranus, would be visibly
Uranus?
disturbed. Yes, that's what I said.
Damn, bro. What's wrong with Uranus?
Nothing's wrong with mine. Is something wrong with yours?
No, the planet, dummy.
Well, I don't know if something wrong with the planet. We
Maybe
would
just
see
say
huge
Uranus.
gravitational effects even before it arrived. It could destabilize the asteroid belt, launch comets inward, and cause chaos in the outer planets. But none of this has been observed. It would sneak up on us. You don't hide a planet. Oh, it would
Oh.
not. It would not sneak up on us. My bad. I read that too quick. It would not sneak up on us. Final truth: the real Nibiru is fear itself. Nibiru is not a planet; it's a story, a modern myth born from ancient misinterpretations, pseudoscience, and distrust. But it taps
There's
into
so
something
little
real, the feeling that something huge and hidden is coming. That we're not being told everything. That ancient knowledge may hold secrets lost to time. There's no astronomical threat from Nibiru, but there is a philosophical one, letting fear override science.